Alright, medyo sikat ngayon yung tinatawag natin ng mutual fund, pero marami sa atin na naririnig lang yun, but there are a lot of people who don't really know what mutual fund is. So, these are the first things that you would really need to know before jumping into mutual fund. Because remember mo na yung time na nag-invest ka ng feeling sa kanya, pinaglaanan mo ng time, ng oras, pinaglaanan mo pa ng gumastos ka pa, hindi mo tinago yung receipt. Ang ending, hindi naman pala mutual yung feelings nyo. So, sayang. So, same lang yan sa mutual fund. Pag hindi mo in-studyuhan, if you do not take time to study about it, then masasayang lang. So, yun yung masasabi ko. Panoorin nyo na lang yung video na to para at least alam nyo yung 5 basic things even into investment. Whatever kind of investment, dapat ganito yung mindset natin. Kasi kawawa naman. Ano na nga sa mutual fund? Hindi pa mutual yung feelings nyo. So, there's no guarantee that is life so easy. Joke lang, please. So what is mutual fund and what are the investment included in this one? So try to look in the description in the next image. So eventually, mutual fund is a pooled investment coming from different investors. It is managed by fund managers. So basically, all you need to do is invest money to your desired or specified mutual fund or selected mutual fund. So in that way, you'll be able to know that this kind of funds you've got coming from different investors as well, they're properly managed by fund managers. And more tips to follow. Before choosing your mutual fund, you have to make sure about your investment objective. This will define your goals and your time frame. So basically, for mutual fund, the game is more on time. If what will be your purpose? If you have to withdraw the money or fund after 5 years or after 10 years, or for your retirement goals. So number one, make sure that your objective is very clear, and you would need to stick. Another thing that we need to consider is you should know the risk. Investment is always investment. As far as what they usually teach you about investment is, this is something that you are willing or your emotion can take if it's gonna be on the losing side. So you would know your risk. It's just like, for example, if you're willing to risk 20% of your fund, then that would be it. If you're willing to risk just 10%, so you would really know, you would really have to check if you are more on capital preservation or capital appreciation in that type of investment. So yeah, number 3 is more on diversification. Mutual fund itself is diversified if you really have to think of it. This is like a basket of fruits. Just try to consider that the mutual fund is a basket. Then there are 12 fruits in that basket. So eventually, those fruits represent a specific investment, especially if you're looking for an equity fund. So that would be like on the stock market. So number 1 is it could be Ayala. Number 2, it could be SM. Number 3, it could be Jollibee. So you would really have to know if what are the companies involved when you choose a specific mutual fund. But again, there are several types of mutual fund. It could be a bond fund or an equity fund. So we would need to learn that on the other. And of course, you would need to know the load and expenses in a mutual fund. Since mutual fund is not a direct investment, it's more on like you're hiring a fund manager to manage your fund. So eventually, there's going to be a load for that. So you have to check the entry fee and the exit fee, and also the holding fee, which means that in a specific number of months before you withdraw it, just like for example, if they say that there will going to be an exit fee before 6 months, so it means that if you withdraw your fund not within or before 6 months, of course there's gonna be another fee for that, for the entry fee, the exit fee. This will be more on the admin fees on a specific fund because it's not a direct investment like stock. You're not the one who's you just have to invest in it, but you're not the one who's gonna manage it. So it's more like a bank, but with a higher return on the long run. And the last part is gonna be the past performance. You would need to learn on how to check the past performance of a specific fund. It's like the net asset value per share. So that's gonna be the price of your mutual fund. So you might be able to retrieve back 5 years from now, 10 years from now, dependent. It would depend when the specific mutual fund has been. What do you call the one? That's the right term. The time na doon siya nagsimula sa pag-invest, or inception date. Yeah, that's the correct one. So you would need to make sure that you would need to familiarize yourself about the past performance. So that would give you a specific, a little bit of technicals. So you would learn to know if that specific fund is going high or going low. But again, this is market. It's gonna go down and it's gonna go up. But again, try to remember those past performances. That would not indicate if you're gonna gain in the next few years or not. But again, investment in mutual fund is not just really simple, but it's more on you have to check on the basics of the technical that would really help you about that.